Quick disclaimer, this video is for the advanced people of GTA. This is not for beginners, so take that as you will. First you're going to need a vigilante. It costs $1.795 million, so make sure you have a good amount of money to start this up. You are going to need missiles. It's going to cost you $180,000. But it is mandatory and you can upgrade it inside your facility. Next are the weapons. I'm just going to put the price of the weapons next to a picture of them. And the name of them, obviously. So first, we've got the carbon rifle, we've got the minigun, and we have the upper analyzer, but that one's optional. Now that we've gone over all the weapons and cars that you're going to need, let's get straight into the gun. Okay, so when we get to the location, I didn't mention this, but you could use the Unholy Hellbringer, but I honestly wouldn't recommend it. It's not exactly the best gun, but if you want a gun that doesn't have reload time, you can use the Unholy Hellbringer, as you can clearly see in the video here. Now, there are certain enemies that you can use the Upper Anonymizer for, and I'm going to point them right now. The Upper Anonymizer can help knock off enemies off certain platforms. So what you want to do now is just take out all these enemies, and once you've done that, I'm going to show you guys what you want to do with your vigilante. You do not want to use your missiles for this part. I am going to show you what you're going to use those missiles for in just a second. Okay, so let's just clear out all the enemies, and then I'm going to show you guys what to do next. Another helpful tip I can give is let your buddy clear out the rest of the enemies, and when you have a chance, go grab your vigilante like you can see in the content here. I am also going to show you guys where you want to put your vigilante if you're the host, and I'm also going to show where you want to put it if you're not the host. So this is the place of where you want to put it if you are the host of the heist. Just park it in there. Make sure you park it in that door, otherwise you can teleport in and out of the vehicle. Makes it a little bit easier. Now I'm going to show you guys where you want to put your vehicle if you're not the host. So drive in there again like normal, but you want to go left instead of right. And you can also take out those things as well, but you won't teleport in and out of the vehicle, but trust me, you will be able to get, this will make sense when it's all done. So the next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to take out the juggernauts, as you can clearly see in here. You really want to use the minigun for this, but I ended up using the carbine here. So, as you can clearly see, I'm using the carbine. Press right on the D-pad to get into thermal mode as well. Just pointing that out as well. As you can see, I switched to the carbine rifle, and I'm trying to take out these enemies with that. But the best gun you're going to have to use is the minigun. Now, once you've taken out these enemies here, another thing you could help, and I just thought of this, if the juggernauts are focused on someone else, that makes it really easy for you to shoot. See, I changed it to the minigun there. So once you've done that, go into your vigilante. And trust me, this part is really important. Okay, you don't want to get your vehicle stuck here. You can get out of thermal mode by pressing right on the D-pad again. I don't think I pressed it though, to be honest. But yeah, you can press it again, get it out, but you might want to keep it in there just so you can see the targets. As you can clearly see, I'm taking them all out. Use the vigilante for this part. Okay, now that the enemies are taken out right here, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to actually drive your vehicle basically to the finish line. And I'm going to show you guys where that is and what you want to do. And just want to point this out, have no one in the car. Don't have anyone in the car. You need someone to be with Agent 14 no matter what. We learnt this the hard way, we're doing this, but trust me, I know what to do. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional! So another thing, like you can clearly see, just take up these helicopters. I think it's not really necessary. You don't have to do it. Your friend can do it if they want. But there will also be another helicopter that you will have to take out as well. So let me just get to that point right now. So that helicopter in front of me is always going to spawn there. Now, just be careful because it can shoot a missile at you. Okay, so make sure you shoot it before it shoots you. You need to go into this gate to spawn the last two juggernauts that you need to take out. This will basically save your progress that you're already at. As you can see, they spawned right there. Those two are the only ones you really need to take out. and once you've taken them both out, you've basically got your save point, and this part from here, it's pretty damn easy. Another tip that could possibly help when taking out these guys might be to just knock them over so they can't exactly hit you. Oh, and another tip, don't let your car blow up. After you've finished taking out these enemies, make sure you go grab the helicopter, pick up your friends and Agent 14 and take the vehicle to the drop-off. One thing you also need to keep an eye on is that lock-on the bottom right-hand corner. Make sure you don't let that get too high, otherwise you will get helicopters spawning and chasing after you. So make sure you stay as low as you can to the ground without blowing yourself up. So make sure you just pick up your friend and take them to the drop-off. Once you've got the agent to the drop-off, you've basically completed the mission, and that's the mission done. Guys, if this was helpful, leave a like and subscribe. Now if you're the host of this, you wanna hide behind this set of crates and use a minigun to take out these targets right here. Unfortunately, I did not have a minigun at the time because I'm using a different account, but you guys would want to use a minigun for this.